everybody. Hey, it's Jasmine of Cherry Blossom Intimates, and I cannot wait to introduce you all to fantastic woman-owned business. Woman-owned business owner, the founder of Zen in a Jar. And she is absolutely fabulous, and I see her joining now. Dr. Nikki really needs no introduction. If you're from the DMV, even if you're not, you probably have heard of Dr. Nikki. You probably have seen her products around. I'm going to see if I can invite her in. Dr. Nikki, can you request that you join? Let me see. Okay, so while she joins, I'll tell you a little bit about her products and how I came across her. So I swear she goes viral like every week because the names of her products are absolutely fabulous. They're so creative. They're absolutely beautiful. They smell amazing and they smell divine. And I love her because she shops at Cherry Blossom. And we are always in her product shoots and I love it. So let me see, view request, here we go. All right, okay. See if we can get her in here. Hi, everybody. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Dr. Nikki.
Hi.
How are you?
I am awesome. Thank you for that lovely introduction. My niece just helped me set up my ring light thing here.
That intro does you no justice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
We are happy to have you. So let's hop right into it. We have a few minutes. Firstly, for all of our followers, all the people who are new, tuning in, we do Woman Owned Wednesday every other Wednesday or so, where we just highlight other amazing woman-owned businesses that are in our area or in our stratosphere. Dr. Nikki is a customer of Cherry Blossom Intimates. And I think when I met you, I don't know if this was COVID or not, but it took me a second. I think you had your mask on, I want to say. Mm-hmm. And I think you pulled it out and told me who you were. And I was just blown away. So Cherry Blossom Intimates, for those who are new, is a fully accredited medical facility that is also a lingerie store. So we help women who've experienced breast cancer to be fit for bras and breast forms, but we house it in a space where they can shop with dignity. So if you have not had breast cancer, we have bras in over 200 sizes. If you have had breast cancer, we offer custom breast prosthetics and post-surgical bras, and we bill insurance for you. It's a novel concept. We're the first to do it, and we're definitely the first to do it at this large scale. We've helped close to 11,000 customers at this point and still growing. So we're super proud to be in the DMV. We're based in Glen Arden, Maryland. Hi, everyone. I see everybody joining. I'm going to wave. But we're just absolutely honored to have Dr. Nikki here today. It looks like she's are you in your studio? Where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm in my office space right now.
I love it. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Zen in a Jar and what inspired you to create this amazing business.
Okay, awesome. Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you. For those that aren't familiar with the brand, I'm Dr. Nikki. My brand is Zen in a Jar, and it started out as a hobby, and then that hobby grew to a necessity when I was trying to pay for my doctorate a few years ago. I started off with scrubs and candles, and I was working for the federal government, but we were in a season where we had just lost our tuition assistance. So like when I applied for the program, we had tuition assistance, I had a plan, and then we lost it. And I was like, oh my God. So I really fell in love with the way my mind was being trained to think. So I was like, I have to figure out how to stay in this program. So I started selling the scrubs and the candles, and then my friends and family would support and buy it for Christmas gifts and Kwanzaa for their friends and family. And then they started to say, wow, I would really love if I had like some shea butter that smelled just like this scrub. And that's how the repertoire started to grow. Right. So fast forward a few years, and Zen in a Jar has grown exponentially to the point where I wasn't really getting any sleep, and I was making 2 and 3 times my government salary.
Oh my God.
And I was like, okay, I have to really choose. Like, I loved my job at the time. I was an IT project manager. But I really loved the freedom and the creativity that I got to get out of my system with Zen in a Jar. So I walked away. I resigned from 19 years of service in February of 2019.
Wow.
And I have been doing this full time since then. I just got my brick and mortar a few months ago, like my own. And I'm in the process of getting some renovations done so that this is like an incredible experience once we do open our doors.
Oh my God. Congratulations. That is
Thank you.
awesome. That is so amazing. I saw recently that you're having a sale. The final.
Yeah, that's the noise. I'm
Okay.
sorry if it's loud in the background. It's people out there.
That's a good sign. No, that's fine. But I saw that there was an address as to where the sale was taking place. And I was like, she has an address. This is amazing.
Yes.
So tell us about that. How did you decide that now is the time for brick and mortar?
Okay. So when I first started it, and when it really started to grow, when I was still working in government, my apartment was a mess. My husband was very kind about it, but there was just shea butter boxes and jars and stuff everywhere. And I destroyed the kitchen, making candles and all of that. And I even had people driving to my place at National Harbor. Many people might remember that, but to come pick up their orders. So it grew too big for that. And then I was walking around Beauty Couture, a Black woman-owned beauty supply store a few doors up from me. And I noticed like these women were buzzing around, going in and out of these rooms. And I was like, hey, what's going on in here? And so they said, the store manager said, oh, we rent out suites to Black women-owned businesses. So we've got a library over here, a vintage shop here, and so on. I was like, oh my goodness. So I did the application and I got a suite there. Within a few months, I expanded to 2 suites and then 3 suites. One for retail, one for production, one for order fulfillment. And I got to be too big for that too after a while. So I'm actually in the space a few doors down that was the former District Heights Turning Natural.
Wow.
So I loved even like coming in here behind that good Black business juju, right?
Absolutely. Yes. All the
Yes.
good energy is in your space.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I thought a lot about you. I had several muses for what my space is going to be like. And what I love about Cherry Blossom is that you all provide an experience. And so I really sat with it like, okay, what kind of experience could I give my supporters when they come here? So we've got a couple of things going. Like we've got the Oasis shower, where if you do a private shopping appointment, you get the store to yourself for 2 hours, right? You can take a shower with whatever Zen in a Jar products you want to experience.
Stop it.
Yes, and it is, the shower will it'll be draped in fresh eucalyptus from Black Flower Market. And it's going to have a wall of floating shelves with candles from different small businesses from all over the world. So you can have that ambiance of the eucalyptus and the candlelight, the music, and the products.
Oh.
You come out, you want to take a nap, you can take a nap in the lounge. So,
oh my goodness. This is so amazing.
Yeah, but you really inspired me. Like I took my bonus daughter and my niece to Cherry Blossom for like their fittings to get that whole experience, and they love it. We're getting ready to do it again for back to school.
Oh wow. Well, we can't wait. We love to see you again in person, of course. Tell me a little bit about the names that you come up with. You have the best names. What did I say recently? We're outside. We're still outside. They're still outside. How do you come up with these amazing names?
Honestly, I really go off of inspiration. I listen to my intuition. I listen to my gut. If something resonates with me, if I'm riding around in my car and something hits me, it really does tie to a smell. Like the one that I did recently called Thick. I made that blend like 6 or 7 months ago, and it smelled really good, but I couldn't name it. I was like, nothing really resonates. When I smell this, I don't think about a song or a specific feeling or anything like that. And then, hi, Woomy.
Hi.
I'm live with Cherry Blossom.
Hello, Cherry Blossom.
Bees by Woo just came in.
Hi.
Hi.
So I when I heard the Beyonce album, I knew something would resonate, but the first thing I thought when I heard Thick was a woman or a person walking through a room, owning it, smelling like $1 million, with all of like the mantras that she says in the lyrics. I was like, that's what Thick is. So it happens just like that. It'll just be some small thing. And sometimes I get inspiration from customers. Like they'll just text me or DM me like, hey, I think you should blend this and you should call it this. And it almost always hits.
Wow. It resonates with us We are loving it. This is the reason why you're selling out. This is the reason why you're outgrowing your business and outgrowing your store, outgrowing yourself. What is next for you? I hear the retail space. This is amazing. Where else? I know you have a vision for this. Tell us.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So, larger than self-care, my other passion is entrepreneurship, right? Developing others, not necessarily to save them from my journey, but just, we could all appreciate a guide of some sort, right? So I'm paying forward a lot of the opportunities that I was blessed with. Like I started out popping up at the Spice Suite. Like she never charged us to vend there, let us have access to the space. So paying that love forward, small businesses, wellness brands especially, will be able to pop up here. We are opening the retail shelves to 12 small businesses to sell complimentary products alongside Zen in a Jar. So opportunities to help them grow. Also, young entrepreneurs. So I know a young man who has a candle line, a young man who is a DJ, a young lady who does lemonade. This space will also be a hub for them to come and vend and get entrepreneur experiences and things like that too. Wow. I want this space to be for all of us. Like that's the energy that I want.
Wow. It sounds so freeing and liberating the way you explain it. And I love it. Have there been any challenges for you as an entrepreneur that you can maybe share? Has anything? No, nothing. Not one challenge.
Yeah,
you can share with us and maybe help guide us through how you would maybe handle it differently, or give us some tips around it, so that the next person who's listening, who's building a business, can sort of avoid it.
Definitely. I've been taking notes. I really do want to put a book or like a handbook or something together from all the challenges and how to navigate them. I have had a lot of challenges with the construction, like the uncertainty of things. I walked into this really green, like, oh, hey, how much does it cost? Okay, here's my money. Let's go, right? We were supposed to originally be ready April 18th. It's August. So learning how to manage that, offering myself compassion because you don't know what you don't know, right? That is definitely the most important thing. So every time I bump my head and I realize, oh, I should have thought about that, it's really like, it's not even about should if you just didn't know, right? So make a note. Don't let that thing happen again. And if an area is not my strength, hire an expert. Like what I have right now with the challenges I've had with construction and not really knowing what's where, what the status is, even when I'm looking at it, I hired a firm to give me a punch list. And then come and do a walkthrough and make sure that the contractor is taking care of the milestones and things will meet, they'll be up to code and all of that. I just had to learn, like, I can't put it on myself. I can't put it on an admin person. Find out whose lane this is for every single thing that you need.
I love that. I love that. We had the same experience at Cherry Blossom. I kept telling people, oh my God, my store is coming. I'm opening a store. I swear people were probably like, no, she's not. It took so long. It takes so much longer than you expect. It costs more than you expect. I'm not sure if they gave it back to you as a vanilla shell, which is sort of like a empty space of white walls. We didn't even have walls. So we had to build the walls. They had to put in the water, put in the electric, put in the HVAC. It's expensive. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. I actually am about to post a little reel about, this is what it was and this is what it became, because people don't know. People don't always know all the hard work that goes into it. Oh my gosh. All right. So if there's anything, this is almost that time, if there's anything that our followers should know about you, firstly, any inspiration that you want to share, but then secondly, where they can find you going forward.
Okay. Inspiration. Trust your intuition. Do not people please. Respect your work boundaries. Hire an expert. Do not be afraid to say when you've made a mistake. As a leader, your team needs to know that you can say, oh, I made a mistake here. You know what I mean? Just accountability all the way up and down the chain. That's what I would offer for inspiration. And if anybody wants to talk about it further, has deeper questions, I'm always into it. You can DM me, email me, Nikki at Zen in a Jar. That's totally fine. And I already said hire an expert for everything. Okay, so as far as where you can find me, I'm Zen in a Jar everywhere. We are at 7748 Marlboro Pike. We're not yet open for retail, but the goal is to have our grand opening this fall. It's looking like maybe October, but my goal is to have a beautiful, welcoming space for everyone. Especially if you need your self-care. We do have a space for children. There's a children's area with coloring books, iPad station, and everything. So for the mamas and the daddies who are like, oh, I would go relax, I would go shopping, but I got these kids with me. The kids are welcome here. They're right there. You can see them. Take your shower. Do what you want to do. Relax. Take a nap. We want to create that energy for you. So come see us this fall. Our grand opening theme is called the Zenaissance. And just stay tuned to see how this goes.
I just got chills. I got chills because that is amazing. I also got chills because I know you're going to kill it for holiday.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I've already ordered the jars. I'm ready. We're in here. We're playing Christmas music. We're getting in the mindset.
Fabulous. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for taking the time to chat with me today. And I cannot wait to see you again soon.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.
Bye. All right. That was Zen in a Jar. She's amazing. Dr. Nikki is so inspirational. If you want to find out more about her, go see her at Zen in a Jar and then go stop by this fall of her new brick and mortar location. All right, guys, this was Women Own Wednesday. I'm so excited for you all to see the next person that we're featuring for Women Own Wednesday. It's a secret, but keep following us and we'll show you on our Instagram soon. Make sure you're following us over here and following Dr. Nikki over at Zen in a Jar. All right, until next time. Bye, guys.